This was the most disappointing loss for us today because of the way we did it. And we made it really hard on ourselves so many times in this game with the calls that were made. And I'm not disputing any of them. I'm just saying we made the penalties that happened were just out of line for us. And we have not been good in that area during the season in general, and today really blew up on us. And it gave them a really good chance to take advantage of it, and they did. And found out that they could get their drive together and get what they needed before the field goal drive. But there was big penalties in that one, and then we did it again in the final drive too. So I'm really disappointed because it feels like we did that to ourselves, and we talked so much about that. And we're trying to make sure that that's not part of our game. And shoot, it was the biggest part of the game, I thought. Nice job by them to finish it. They did a good job to do what they needed to do with the clock and all that. But they gave us a chance, and Gino was able to pop back out there to a couple great balls to give us a shot. And we just didn't hit our field goal to win the game. That's kind of what the NFL is. You have those opportunities. We can create those, and then you gotta try to make them. And unfortunately, you're not gonna make them all. Last week was our game. This week was their game. And so it's really important that we turn it around and bounce back. We come back Thursday, and we got a big game coming up. We'll have to really handle this well and get our act together, make sure that we can play a great football game because we're in control of what we do. We have to win the next week's game to put us in a good position, and so that wouldn't have changed it either way, but it just makes it a little more pressing this time. We got some guys banged up in the game. Kenny got an oblique strain that was legit. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't move hardly with it. And Bobo hurt his shoulder but was able to come back in and play. Jarek Reed might have hurt his knee some. We'll see about that one. And Gino got a bruised kind of on his tricep, back of his elbow, that kind of blew up a little bit. But he was able to come back and execute. So nice effort by him. Okay.
How likely is it Gino Smith play?
I don't have any idea. I have no idea. Sorry.
What did he show you, though, just coming back in?
He gave us a chance, gave us a chance to kick the ball and win it. A long field goal for sure. You couldn't have a better guy to kick that one. Jason's been doing great, and he just didn't get a good hit on the ball this time. But he's exactly the right guy to win the game for us. Obviously, we know that.
I guess what convinced you Gino was going to be able to go back in there?
He convinced him on the sidelines he could do it. He threw the ball enough, and it just took a little while for the blow to go, kind of whatever, dissipate or whatever, and he threw the ball on the sidelines where they thought, yeah, he can go. So it was a great job of him going in.
That closing sequence, is that the plan there to, if you get in range there within 55 yards, to run the football the way you guys did there?
No, we didn't quite handle that as well as we'd like to, but we got in field goal range. We got there and we had a shot. Jason's kicked balls from that far before. We would love to have been a little bit closer. Obviously, we weren't.
Was there a thought to clocking it instead of handing off to Charlotte, to clocking it and giving yourself maybe 1 or 2 plays to try to get?
There's some choices in there. Yeah, I agree with that. There's choices.
At what point did you know Gino was going to be able to come back?
Right before when they made the kick, they turned to me and said he's ready to go. So I didn't know until then.
Of those choices at the end, you're probably counting on more yards on that run, right?
Yeah, you're hoping you pop it for sure. Yeah, we didn't do that as clean as we like.
Did you get any kind of a look at the Woolen, the play they called on him?
I didn't see it at all. I saw nothing. What do you think? Yeah, how about the one on Woolen? Check that on Spoon in the end zone. I didn't. It was Diggs in the end zone. Okay. Yeah, I missed that.
Overall, what did you think of the defense that kept them in check for a lot of it?
Oh, we played really good all day long. We did a really good job, and we controlled them. I don't know, they ran the ball for, 60, 70 yards or something like that. And really, Matthew wasn't able to get a bunch of numbers on this day. Third down was okay. I think we were 5 of 15. No, the other way around. 2 of 9, I think they were. Yeah, that was that's a good output for us. We're pleased with that. It was enough to get us a win. But it just, on this day, with all that happened, that wasn't quite enough.
On the Rams last drive, what did you weigh in there on timeouts before or after the 2 minutes?
No, we did it exactly the way we wanted to do it. Yeah.
Coach, are you concerned about
Sure. On Thursday games, you're worried about everybody coming back. Every guy on your team, it's hard to do. And this is one of the great challenges in the league. And so, we'll find our way. We have our way to kind of rejuvenate and get rolling. And they got to do the same thing. So it's just a battle. And hopefully we'll get our guys back and going.
Was it a pain thing with Gino before he came back in, or was it more of an execution?
Couldn't throw it for a little while.
If you do have to turn the lock, what's your confidence in his readiness Thursday?
Shoot, we're going to count on winning the football game.
With Walker, is there any way to know how long he might be out? Or?
No, he's pretty sore though. I know that. Yeah, it was legit.
On the when Zach runs it after DK's big catch on the final drive, does Gino have an option there to maybe throw, or is that just a full-on design to run the right way?
Yeah, we didn't do it right. I'm just going to tell you, we didn't do it right. We didn't do that exactly the way we'd like to do that. It didn't come out right. We'll tell you more about it tomorrow.
There's been several games like this where you guys have been able to get off really, really fast starts on offense, and then things have just gotten stagnant in the second half. Like, where's your frustration level there, especially with that?
Yeah, we really were controlling the game, but we still only scored 13 points or something like that. We felt like we were in really good shape, and like one touchdown felt like it's a close game, and after all that we had done, so we need to capitalize and get those touchdowns. You get a couple, you get just one of the 2 field goal drives. I think we went down the first 3 times we had the ball, didn't we not? And looked very clean and very sharp, and everything was like we like it. So just got to sustain it. And I think Kenny went out right in there somewhere. That affected us a little bit. We had the ability to execute on this day. We did when we did. For not enough though.
What is Jamal Adams' status?
We're trying to get him back. We'll find out. He was trying to get right. He couldn't quite get ready for this game, and it was close, but he couldn't do it. So we'll see what happens this week coming up.
How's Jarek Reed?
Jarek Reed hurt his knee, and I don't know. You talking about Jaron Reed or Jarek? Yeah, he hurt his knee. We don't know to what extent yet.
Anything else? Thank you. Jason, do you think that was good?
I mean, it's tough because it's indoor, but it's not. It's pretty windy in there, so knew I had to kind of drive it a little bit. So it was a tough kick.
Did you get like the contact that you wanted on it?
Yeah, I mean, gave it my best swing, but it's yeah.
Kind of just the nature of your job. You're up here a week ago talking about a game-winning kick.
Mm-hmm.
How tough are the ups and downs of your position?
Yeah, I mean, I've hit the ball well today, so I wouldn't really call it a down in a way. I mean, you want to win everything, but I'm hitting the ball well, and I know I'm hitting the ball well. Proved it today again, so I wouldn't really call it an up and down. So
The timing and everything was good on that last one?
yeah, great snap, good hold. Yeah, just didn't go through.
What were you thinking, I guess? That last drive, goes back in there. I mean, you're kind of prepared the whole time for the game-winning kick there?
Yeah, I mean, like I said last week, anytime we get the ball, whether it's first quarter or a drive to win at the end there, I'm running through the same routine on the sideline, so nothing's changing because it is a game-winning drive. My mindset's the same every drive, so.
Man, we got to finish. We didn't finish. I mean, it's good to start off fast, start off early, play well throughout the game, but we didn't finish, and I mean, we were able to get some stops, and we held them to 17 points. But I feel like we should have. These guys really shouldn't have had that many points. So we could have been better. We got some things that obviously has to be fixed, and we'll reassess and we'll go from there.
What was your view of the interference penalty that extended that touchdown drive
Which one?
in the end zone?
Oh, I don't know. A receiver actually bumped and ran me over, and then they caught it on a spoon. So I was getting up. I wasn't even able to see it. The guy hit me in on my side and knocked me down, so I didn't get a good chance to see it.
What's it like seeing Gino kind of come back from the injury and lead you guys down?
I mean, that's the worrying mentality he has. He's a guy that, he's one of those guys that he's been through a lot. And, as a leader of his team, you want to go out there and you want to compete. And he was able to lead us down there and, get us in field position to go kick a field goal. And, I'll take J. Ma, 10 times out of 10. Today he just, it was just one of those things where he didn't make it. But I've seen him make so many while I've been here. So, can't blame anybody.
Not having Jamal today, how did that affect you guys?
I mean, we still held him to 17 points. Not having that energy and, not having, the playmaker ability that he's usually out there, it's definitely different. But, we had to adjust and had to go next man mentality. And at the end of the day, we got to keep him, ready and keep him healthy throughout the season because, he's coming off a, pretty serious injury.
What's the challenge for you guys next few days just to get right?
I mean, you just got to get your body right. It's a will. It's how much you want it. So, the competitor in you will show up Thursday or it won't. So I'm excited for the opportunity. So, get home, get rest, and get ice, and, be ready to go on Thursday.
The short rest is not something that most players like, but in case of a game like this where you guys are ahead most of the game and then it slips away at the end, is being able to get back in the field on Thursday that quickly, is that a plus in your mind?
I mean, it's always fun. I mean, your body going to hate it, but as a competitor, you want to take advantage of those opportunities. And every opportunity you get to go play the game, you got to be thankful for it. So definitely enjoy it. And, I'll be ready to go. And I think we will, as competitors, we'll be ready to go also.
And did you have any view of when they called on Tariq on third down?
Oh, no, I didn't see it. I didn't see that one. I was looking over. I seen the ball thrown, so I kind of looked over. But they were real, it was real ticky-tacky stuff today.
Thank you.
Yep.
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I made it out and stuff like that. But, I mean, as far as the game, a little tough because we should have won that game. So, I mean, the feeling mentally with just giving that game up is really tough.
Also, how was it just going through Gino's in, Drew's in, Gino's in on the final drive? How was that?
Well, I mean, when things happen, it's kind of like the next man up. And so, it was hard for us just to be able to get a rhythm just in the second half in general. The Rams did a great job with just adjusting. I think we only had 3 points in the second half because we were up 13-7. So they did a good job adjusting to some of the stuff that we were doing, but we just can't be as stagnant as we were. I mean, we got to continue to do what we can in a run game, being able to get the ball, getting the sticks moving, being able to help the quarterbacks out in the third down, with us just being able to get open and make more plays.
Because he missed so many in a row, how surprising was it Jason Myers missing the last game?
I mean, it's surprising, but, things happen, and, you can't put that on the game. I mean, obviously that's the last play of the game, so that's what everybody remembers. But, I mean, there are so many plays right there where we can all look back at and say, we had a hand in this. So, I mean, we're not going to pinpoint that play. I mean, we trust him. We know that he's going to make these kicks. And for us, we just can't put ourselves in situations where we got to be able to do everything we can to win at the end.
Those last couple plays before the kick, what could have gone better if you had your way?
I mean, we just got to kind of go look at it. I think from where we started on the 25, we did a great job being able to get down somewhere around where we wanted to be. Obviously, I'm sure there's things that we wish we could be able to have back, but for us, I think we did a great job getting it down there. Of course, we could have probably got it a little bit closer, but at the same time, we had no timeouts. And so I think, you know, when you lose a game like this, there's always things that you can go back on and say, I wish we would have made this decision or changed something like that. But, you know, at the same time, like I said, we just can't put ourselves in those situations.
I think there was one entire series on the first half you didn't play. Was this one of the harder games for you to kind of?
What did you say?
Was there a series? It felt like there was a series in the first half you just basically didn't play.
Oh yeah, it was just one of those things where, you know, the coaches was just trying to be smart, just try to be smart to where I didn't have any setbacks or anything.
So that was the plan going in, that you'd be on like a bit of a snap count?
I don't know. I mean, it was an honest and open communication.
What happened on the interception?
I mean, the dude made a great play. You know, it's one of those things where probably looking back, if there was anything that I could change, it would probably be one of those things where if I can't get it, nobody can get it. Yeah, appreciate it.
How you doing?
Gino, how you feeling right now?
A little sore. Not the best, but you know, God's good, so I'll just keep pushing.
What happened? You get helmet to your elbow?
Yeah.
What was it like going in on final drive and playing through that?
Just trying to go out there and make plays and, you know, get us in a position to win the game. Was still hurting, but, you know, obviously didn't do enough.
In that closing sequence, was there thought to clocking that right after DK had the catch there, or was that running the ball there something that you thought, hey, this is what we're going to do if we get in that position?
No, yeah, there was, you know, I guess there was a outage or something, but no play came in my helmet, so I called the quickest play I could in that situation. You know, try to, you know, maybe get a few more yards, called a run play. You know, thought we had a chance, and, you know, really didn't work out how we thought it would.
Had that happened at all in this game where you lost communication?
Just on that play. Is that really curious to you on all plays, that one, if you're on one that you lose that? I mean, I don't know. I'm just worried about the game, trying to win. Is your elbow still hurting as you're sitting here, or is the pain subsided? Yeah, it hurts.
You did some warm-up passes, didn't play for a couple series, and then where did you kind of have to convince the coaches that you go back in?
I really just had to try to do my best to fight through the pain. That was the main thing, is pain tolerance, and just trying my best to just fight through it and keep going.
Are you think you'll be able to play Thursday?
We'll see how it goes.
How concerned were you initially when you got hit? It looked pretty significant initially, but it seems like you're okay.
Yeah, you know, was concerned. You know, just hurting, still hurting. But you know, like I said, God is good, so I'm still going.
Is the maybe not knowing about playing because it's a Thursday game, just fewer days to?
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, human body. You got to see how it reacts.
You landed pretty hard on your left side, it looked like. Were you all good there?
Yes, totally fine.
Did your mic ever start working again?
Pretty much was done after that. We had to kick a field goal, clock it, kick a field goal.
How often does that happen typically in a game?
I mean, it can happen at any time, but it does happen. Probably more often than you guys know about, but it does happen, and, you know, you just got to try to make a call. That's a situation where if you weren't in 2 minutes, you probably call timeout or have more time to go to the sideline and get a play, but clock's running, you got to, you know, make a fast call, and that's what I did.
Is that play designed to, like, set up Myers on the side of the field where he wants to kick it, or is that a consideration at all at that point?
Yeah, we're not even thinking about that at that point. We're really just trying to get to the next play and try to get as many yards as we can to make the field goal a little bit easier for him.
What was the kind of the benchmark or threshold you had to cross for them to let you go back in the game?
Just, you know, feeling like I could throw, feeling like I could, you know, obviously go out there and execute and help the team.
What, like, obviously, no one probably would have faulted you if you'd just been hurt and stayed out of that game. Why was it so important to you to come back and kind of finish?
It's just how I am. You know, I'm always going to try to finish the game if I can. You chose the sharp no run because why? I mean, the first thing popping in your head with the personnel was on the field? I thought we had a good chance. You know, you guys will watch the film, I'm sure, and then you'll see what happened.
You guys were running the ball pretty effectively there early. What changed?
I feel like they stopped us. You know, that was the main thing. I feel like, you know, obviously they're, you know, got great players too. So they stopped us, and you got to give your hats off to them. They made the plays.
So to
get more yards. Yeah.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
What's going through your mind right now, Reek?
Shoot, honestly a lot, but at the same time, I mean, you can't even change the past no more. As much as you wish you had a time machine, sure, you can't even go back. But I mean, you just gotta watch the film and then just see what corrections we gotta make, and then come back Thursday and go out there and fight like a team.
What was your thought on the penalty? Use of the hand?
It was some BS, but at the same time, you know, I'm hard on myself, so I feel like that's on me, you know. I feel like in those situations, we're supposed to get off the field and the game supposed to be over right there, you know. And as much as we have a good defense, you know, we'd much rather be put in a position where we can just end the game right there and, you know, get the ball to the offense, let them do their thing, you know. But instead, you know, hands to the face penalty can make the drive go longer, and it resulted in them with kicking a field goal, you know. But at the same time, they shouldn't have had those points.
BS because you didn't the helmet, or because they didn't call it 40 yards away?
Both. I feel like both, but we'll just go back and look at the film and see what I did wrong. Usually when you go into the film the next day and coach will be like, just, you know, you just 1 inch lower and you would have hit the shoulder pad or something like that. So we'll just have to see in meetings and just correct it.
Did they call it immediately? I mean, like we were all looking at the play.
Honestly, it didn't even seem like they called it immediately. It seemed like all I remember just watching the play, and then I look and I see a flag out of nowhere, and I was just like, dang. So, I mean, it's a sucky penalty. It's one I wish I could have back, especially for the team. But, you know, shoot, like you said, you ain't got no time machines here, so just next play, next game.
What do you make of how you guys played on defense overall? I mean, that was pretty good. They drive and score.
I feel like we played great, man. You know, I feel like we just go out there and we play off one each other. We communicate well. And it's some stuff we got to clean up at the same time. Shoot, you know, every defense ain't perfect. Every defense, every team got something to clean up. So I feel like we played well today, and you know, we you know, just tried to play it as hard as we could. So I mean, sometimes we just want to win, and that just don't happen. But I feel like we played great as a defense today.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
Thank you.